mile stretch. There should be something.
I downloaded Dave Portnoy's One Bite app the other day. It'll fucking pay
I don't
us.
think I know about that.
So he's the One Bite pizza review guy, the Barstool Sports guy. And he's got a pizza app that'll show you like pizza scores in your area, like right around you, like it's a dating app. And it'll even like highlight the ones where he's given his own personal rating, and it's not just user generated. So it's a little bit like Rotten Tomatoes for pizza, with like geolocation. And so I got on there because I've been watching a bunch of his reviews lately. I don't know why. YouTube keeps feeding them to me. And so I was like, are there any good places in Atlanta? And sure enough, there's one that was like 4. He gave it a really high rating, and I ate it. It was awful. It's fucking great. There was so much garlic that I think I ate one slice of this. It wasn't overly expensive, but it looked like it would be great if it weren't just piled high with minced garlic. And then I went and watched the review again, and he was complaining about the garlic. Fuck.
Well, you got to try again. Find a 5 or 10 out of 10.
Are you a pizza snob at all, or you just not give a fuck if somebody's ordering pizza? Do you even care where they order it from?
Not really. I'll eat whatever. Like I'll eat any pizza. I don't.
See, I'm a snob about it. If I'm gonna eat pizza, then I want it to be really thin, and I want it to be as healthy as we can get it. Right? I usually do like just cheese. Usually, like I don't do toppings anymore.
Oh no, I'm going bananas. Like thickest bread. Like what?
Bananas.
I'm at least getting
pan pizza. You want like a Detroit style pan thing?
Banana peppers aren't bad, but not as good as jalapenos.
I love toppings. I just don't want them on there. I want cheese on there. I want to taste the sauce, the cheese, and the bread. I want more of a pure experience. I'm in that kind of phase of my life. Not
Italian
anymore.
Sausage.
Done it to death. No more. No.
Pepperoni is so done to death. Please.
Yeah, cheese and sauce.
It's a classic for a reason.
Here's what I will do. Jalapenos.
Bitch of pizzas.
It is. There's a reason for it. Everybody. You go to a pizza party, they get cheese for people who are picky, and then pepperoni for normal people.
This is like arguing Big Macs are the height of burger cuisine. They're not. Just because they're popular doesn't make them good.
It doesn't have to be expensive to be good. You bougie fucks.
I just said vary it up a little bit. If I do, look at the chef's signature pizzas out there. Maybe you'll find something.
You guys enjoy your black truffle oil pizza. I'm gonna enjoy pepperoni like a red-blooded, like a high cholesterol American.
If I do get toppings, I'll get pineapple and jalapenos. I like that. It's like sweet and spicy. I'll do that. I like that a lot. Or I'll get like extra cheese and extra sauce. Like
I will do what I said.
Pineapple and jalapenos are pineapple and jalapeno is a good mix. You like
really
put it in your mouth.
Good combo.
Like
Imagine
hot
and
sweet
chicken on that
thing.
too. Get a little protein.
Throw some chicken in there.
I do look at the chef ones. Like they have their own combos that they suggest.
It's like the Tony Soprano. Yeah.
Now, I don't eat pizza really. It's probably been 3 years maybe since I've had a slice of pizza. It's just generally I like it, but as far as like how many calories are in a pizza, the risk reward isn't the right term, but like the calories to the joy, that ratio is not there for me, so I'm able to skip
you need a graph, right, where it's like calories on one side and pleasure on the other, and you're like, oh, this gradient is
below the
not working
line.
For me.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, no.
Yeah. Pizza will make you fat. Like seriously, pizza is just fucking fat and carbs. Carbs are sugar, fat. Right? So it's sugar and fat. That's what you're having.
It's great.
Yeah. Have trail mix if you want that.
And there's and the other thing, there's so much sodium in there, like with all the meats, the pepperoni. Yeah. Like, pepperoni is awful for you. As a kid, like, I think I liked things that tasted like really strong, like those sour candies and stuff. Yeah. And like one of my favorite things was those cheap ass little packages of pepperonis that you could buy at the grocery store. Like if those were in the fridge from like, we would make a lot of pizzas as kids. Like it was like, I don't know, we'd all make a little pizza or whatever. And I would wake up in the middle of the night, like 8-year-old me, 9-year-old me, and fucking eating those pepperonis.
Your go-to is really jalapeno and pineapple.
My go-to is cheese.
It's pretty
clear on
cheese. I want a thin crust, like it doesn't have to be this big floppy motherfucker. I want it to have some crunch. I like it to be a little blackened on the bottom. I like it to be crunchy. I like a tomato pie where there's not even the cheese is like under the tomato.
What you're laying out, Kyle. If I am going to sin, I'm not gonna sin a little, right? I'm gonna go fucking cocaine and whores into my pizza and get that cheesy crust. That's where it's at.
Yes, it's a high IQ maneuver. Like if you're going in, like,
I'm gonna cocaine and whores my pizza.
All right, so here's I like where you're heading with this, but the problem is if you're getting stuffed crust, then that means you're getting like, fast food level pizza to begin with. So what I would recommend is getting like, I like the thicker crust. If I don't care about calories, then what I like is a Detroit style or a Chicago style, like a thick, cakey, caramelized on the bottom, buttery pizza that's like somewhere between lasagna and an actual pizza. But I'm not actually going to eat like slices of pizza. It's going to be like thin crust with cheese. That's what I want.
Yeah. Wendigoon, if you have your druthers, it's jalapeno and pineapple, or what's your top?
I love how you're still hung up on this. It's great. I think I'm with Kyle that I normally just eat like cheese, maybe pepperoni or what have you. But my girlfriend put me on to jalapeno and pineapple pizza, and it's pretty good. So I am pretty consistently on that train. I know it sounds horrible. I said the same thing. I was like, get out of my house. What are you talking about? Then I tried it. I was like, this is a good vibe. It's a really good vibe.
Is when
I used to have pepperoni too, by the way.
Pizza guy, and then he found a girl that's jalapeno and pineapple. He's marrying up.
Yep. Trading up. That's how it works.
And I'm just a lower caste pizza eater. I can't use the same facilities as pineapple people. I'm discriminated against for being low class. I did go through a phase for a long time, pepperoni and jalapeno, and that was my always go-to. Jalapeno is a slept-on topping.
It's one of my favorites in everything.
Black olives are better than people say.
No, but I like olives. They have a really strong flavor, and I don't. Sometimes it's overpowering, even on like a supreme pizza where it's like peppers and onions and so much stuff, and I just taste olive. The only thing I totally really like olive on. Did you ever have those? Do you like Schlotzsky's, the little sandwich place?
I know one of those.
It's not.
They're like classic combo. Is this ham sandwich that has olive paste on it, which sounds disgusting, but it's like addictively good somehow. I remember my mom was in the hospital for something pretty serious. There was a surgery or maybe cancer or something at the time. And so a couple weeks were going by, and there was a Schlotzsky's like right next to the hospital that I would eat lunch to when I was like hanging out with her visiting. And I got addicted to those things when I was like 15 or 16. I was like, I wanted Schlotzsky's near me so bad because it was just like olive paste. Why don't we know about this stuff?
Yeah,
ordered a jar of olive paste. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted. Like they've got their own olive paste or something. You can't get it. It's like that Szechuan sauce. It's a whole fucking thing.
Their version's all MSG'd up.
That looks like a good sandwich.
What are you talking about?
That is not the Schlotzsky's classic that I'm thinking of. There's au jus that comes with that motherfucker.
I
see mushrooms.
That looks fantastic. But
that looks
what was
I dated a girl like that in high school.
It's in flatbread.
I'm that's so an fucking infection. Hungry.
Would it please?
I'm glad someone heard my joke.
That's why I said it was I was like, that's an infection. I was looking at the cheese. I guess you were looking at the roast beef.
Not good either way. What is olive paste? Is it like black toothpaste? I can't imagine what that would.
It was like a spreadable olive paste. It was dark and it was tasty, and because I just remember like wanting to know why that sandwich was so good and looking into it. And I don't usually dissect my food. Whenever I see somebody do that, it kind of freaks. When I see somebody like dissecting their food at the table,
it's like serial killer behavior. Yeah.
Wait, dissecting? What do you mean? Like
I don't know.
You gotta put stuff on your burger.
Yeah, but
no.
They're going to work over there. They're really like picking this thing apart and like
a very Patrick Bateman-esque. Like, what am I eating? Like, yeah,
that's olive paste.
Black toothpaste. I'm right.
It looks like caviar.
You know what it looks like? It looks like a much tastier food, which is fig paste.
Fig paste.
Is that what's inside of Fig Newton?
Yeah, I think so.
Right?
Newtons are slept on.
I don't like those crunchy seeds in my teeth. You know what's slept on is apple Newtons.
Apple Newtons.
There's apple. You've never heard. Exactly. There's apple Newtons, and instead of those crunchy, disgusting fig filling, they take some apple goo and put it in there.
Yeah, you've definitely had a bad experience with Fig Newtons because no part of it's supposed to be crunchy.
It's those little seeds are like
there are little seeds.
Oh, those little things. Oh, I don't mind those.
I do.
Okay, but I don't think I would like the sharper tang of the apple.
Oh, my mind's open. I'll try it.
Yeah, you can.
I'll try any dessert. I'm not picky. You put a cookie in front of me, I'll eat it.
Okay, Rebel Cup.
Yeah. Yeah. They tell me that there is cookie, and there was.
I was thinking about your meat smoking the other day, and I have a suggestion. Why don't you kill yourself an animal this winter and smoke it? Like, why don't you kill? I don't know what there is in St. Louis besides deer. Like smoked venison's probably a good thing, but like maybe there's
deer,
pigs there.
Homeless. They're probably gamey.